Are you tired of being overcharged and forced into paying a monthly subscription for your Mac and Windows software? Well, if you are, currently we're having a 50% off discount on all the latest Mac and Windows software, such as AutoCAD, SolidWorks, Photoshop, Microsoft Office, and much more. Our 50% off discount will be ending soon, so be sure to text us "Need Software" to 323-405-1341. That's 323-405-1341. We aim to please, so expect 24/7 technical support, the latest premium software, instant software links delivered to your email, and PayPal buyer's protection guarantee.
Peace. 1, 2. I feel like I sound low. 1, 2, 1, 2. Here we go. Yeah. Okay. We back. Miss Ravioli.
Peace.
Car snuffling. Shout out to my Patreon crew. Pardon me, I was slacking a little bit. I just loaded up a whole bunch of clips to Patreon. This one will definitely be on Patreon right after this. You know how we do. Let's get it. Artie Stacks.
Yes, sir, my brother,
What's
Lord
good?
Jamar. Hey, man, everything is everything, man. You know my standard answer.
Or should I say, should I call you Artie Taxidermy?
Oh, yeah. See what we got going on over here.
Lord Jamar will live long. Woo!
Yes, sir.
That boy got some stuffed cats in the back. Hang on, we're gonna talk about that in a minute. Shout out Keon Burris, Reekin TV. What up? Ty. Somebody said Artie Pac. Peace to gods and earth from Baltimore. Peace, God. Took it back to the original. Amsterdam is in the house.
Salute, Amsterdam.
And we go like,
yes, sir.
Peace. Welcome back to What You Think, Lord? For today, Tuesday, March 1st of 2022. My name is Lord Jamar.
And it's your boy, Artie Stacks.
Okay, you sound a little bit low, Stacky. Can I hear you?
Yeah, and it's your boy.
Okay, there you go.
Boy, Artie Stacks.
Okay, I just
better.
Yeah.
Let's get it. Good. I can't believe we're in March already. Remember what I said? January and February, it seems like the year goes by slow. Once we hit March, it's full speed ahead.
Right. Well, there's a lot of things we're gonna get into. You know, I guess this is Pisces season. Shout out to all the Pisces. Got quite a few Pisces in my life. My brother Wise is a Pisces. His birthday's in a couple days. God Haji Grand Poobah, he's a Pisces. His birthday's in a few days. Fucking Stickman from Dead Prez is a Pisces. His birthday's born days in a few days. So yeah.
Word.
A lot of Pisces. A lot of Pisces.
Salute Stickman, Grand Poobah, and who was the other?
My
Wise.
brother Wise. Yeah.
Word.
So yeah, shout out to everybody. Make sure you click that like button upon entering. Get the likes up in the room. If we have 100 people, then it should be 100 likes. If we got 300 people, it should be 300 likes. It's just that simple. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Click the notification bell so you are aware of when we drop joints and you are up to date with all things Godcast and so forth. If you'd like to get you one of these brand Nubian hoodies that I'm rocking right now, trust me, the back is fire too. Or any Godcast merchandise, going over to www.hoodg.com and we will take care of you. So Stacks, first of all, what are you drinking? Is that milk? Are you drinking milk?
Oh no, Shorty made me some what is this? It's a margarita, man. Just something light, man.
Oh, so you're drinking an alcoholic beverage as we conduct business? Is that what you're doing?
Oh, it's just something light, man. It's real watered down, trust me.
Okay.
Super
You're gonna be okay though, right?
Yeah, it's super watered down, man. You know what gets me wilding out? It's that champagne.
Champagne.
Yeah.
Champagne.
Yeah. I know you're a Hennessy guy. You like that Henny, man.
I mean, when I drink, I'm a social drinker.
That'll probably make me wild out too. But
I don't drink like like an everyday drinker. I drink when I go out. I don't go out very much,
Word.
So,
well, I just need to kick back a little bit. I've been in them trenches, Lord J. Out in the blue, man. So just something like, man, it'll be straight, man.
So I see you got some fucking stuffed cats behind you. What the fuck is that all about?
Yeah, man. This is actually 2 bobcats, man. 2 bobcats. I'm gonna let Shorty. She off them, man. Come on, I'm gonna let you tell the story. Come on, man. I'm gonna let you tell the story. Bro, she's a hunter, bro. She a gangster, man. She's a gangster, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Shorty off them.
Yeah, she off them, man. Tell the story between these two.
I didn't mean to.
Man, tell them the story, man.
Hey, peace. Well, first of all, hang on. Why don't you introduce yourself to the people?
Hi, everyone. I'm Candace.
That's Candace. She be behind the scenes a lot of times, working magic for Artie Stacks, making sure that he's right and all. Move to your left a little bit, so you'll block that. There you go, right there. So you block that light. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, so she be helping him with stuff like that, putting graphics behind them and fucking taxidermy cats and shit like that. So tell me the story about those cats. You're a hunter, I see. Yes?
I am, yes.
Mm-hmm. So tell me what happened.
Well, that day I was in a tree stand and
where was this? Where do they have cats like that just running around? You was in Africa? Where was you?
I can't talk about it.
Oh.
That wasn't supposed to happen like that.
Got you. Okay, we don't want to incriminate you, but
I was somewhere.
You were somewhere,
and I was in a tree stand. I was waiting on a deer, but it was slow. So I saw bobcats. They were like fighting with each other. I'm like, man, I need some action. So I shot one. And he didn't know one of them didn't know where it come from. And they was looking around. I'm like, all right, I'm at it again. And I shot the other one. And of course, game ward.
You killed 2 bobcats with 1 stone, is what you're saying.
With 1 shot. You can even feel the hole.
Okay.
On them, literally. It was a slug gun. But,
and was that your first time killing something of that magnitude?
No.
Like I done killed all kinds of shit. Fuck you talking about?
Well, I wasn't supposed to shoot that, but I didn't know that until afterwards. Until we got to hiding it from the game ward. So I had to come back and.
I think you better.
I know, right? Literally.
This ain't like some other channels where they be trying to get you to tell your past crimes. I don't want to know your past crimes, girl. We were just wondering about them damn bobcats that he got.
Yeah, they were extremely dangerous, and I just needed some action. I was in the woods, and it was either them or me. And
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Are they dangerous?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they dangerous.
Oh, yeah.
Go out in the woods and fuck with one and see what happens.
Man.
They're dangerous.
They do look vicious.
Oh, yeah. Come on back over.
Whew, man.
Well, thank you for sharing that with us, Candace. We appreciate
no problem. Bye, guys.
you. Peace.
Yeah, so that's the story behind the taxidermies behind me.
Okay. Well, there you have it.
2 baby bobcats, man. They look vicious, man. Eesh.
Well, you wanted them as your fucking background, trying to style on me. And
They
shit.
look dope, though. They look dope. You see it in person, it looks dope.
All I got is Anubis back here, just fucking snoring and shit. He's alive. Let you know. You don't stuff no fucking animals around here. We got live animals up in this bitch.
Hey, last time I was at your spot, man, Anubis had a thick neck. I'm scared to see his neck now.
Yeah, his neck is thick as ever. Peace, Nathaniel. Thank you. Appreciate you. He said nice on the Bobcats.
Oh, nice. Salute.
All right, so let's get into it, man.
All right, man. Real briefly, man, I haven't been keeping up, man. Shorty had to get me up to speed, man. Let's get into our world event, world news, political bag real quick, Lord.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing that's going on, man. Let's just get right to it, man.
Yeah. Russia invades Ukraine, man.
Russia invades Ukraine. What you think, Lord?
What you think?
Well, first of all, sounds like white on white crime to me.
Okay.
Okay, that's number one.
Off the rip. Okay.
They want us to be focused on this for some reason. Again, when a magician is doing something, a lot of times they're like, look at what I'm doing in this hand, and the trick is really in the other hand. You know what I mean? So always be very mindful. Oh, Celeb Niels, peace. I see you, God. What's good?
Shout out Celeb Niels.
Black Lady Theater and all that.
Day one.
So when they have you trying to focus on some shit real hard, like this fucking, war in Ukraine and also getting the shiggy bang bang. When they have you just focusing on something and just that's all they pumping in your mind, be careful because they really trying to take your attention away from something else. Thank you, Sam W. Said peace from the Kia Foundation, Pet Thrift Store, and Pet Food Pantry. 315 love. Okay. Appreciate you. Yeah, well, we got some real, we got live pets over here. We love pets, even though the sister, did what she did with them bobcats back there. We appreciate your donation. And I'm all about pets eating well.
Word.
I don't feed my pets like the poison that they feed in the that they serve in the if you could buy it in the supermarket, I don't give that to my dogs. It gotta be from a pet food pantry like the Pet Thrift Store.
Okay.
In the 315, something like that. You know what I mean? I do the raw and all of that. But anyway, thank you for your donation. We appreciate you, brother. And shout out to what you're doing. It sounds like a positive thing. So anyway, Ukraine and all of this bullshit. Russia, first of all, does anybody even know what this is from? Like, how did this even occur? Apparently, Russia is claiming a portion of Ukraine that hasn't been in Russian territory for maybe like 100 years or something like that. I believe that's.
I'm hearing also involving that Black Sea.
Well, they're close to the Black Sea and all of that, so yeah, maybe the Black Sea has something.
They want control of it.
Yeah, okay. They want control of the Black Sea, right? Okay. So the way that they're trying to make us as Black people care is that they're showing Africans being discriminated against when it comes to trying to leave the country. That's That's how they're trying to pull us in emotionally. Oh, look how they're, shitting on the Africans. I mean, racism towards original people is not just an American thing. You know what I mean? This shit exists worldwide. So if y'all think America is the only place where racism exists, you are sadly mistaken. And when it comes to Africans, Africans are definitely looked down upon by a lot of people on the planet. That's just been conditioned. You know what I mean? The African, and I'm talking like I've seen it. You can go over there. If they feel like you're an American black, they'll probably treat you a little better than an African black. I believe they don't see them as the same. And I don't even think it's a matter of darkness. It's a cultural thing, mindset. I think maybe they believe that the American black is closer to white. Maybe they believe the American black has been more
diluted,
or more conditioned to Western culture. You know what I mean?
Right.
Which they probably be right about that, because there's still a lot of African traditions and things like that African customs that African people retain that a lot of American original people don't even know about. You know what I mean? Like, we formed our own little customs, but not necessarily the same as what I'm talking about. So that's how they're trying to get us to care about this shit right now. What up, Del Monte Green Bee says some of these Africans were on Twitter space straight clowning. I believe it. Listen, let the shit happen, man. Like why do we care as America? Now, I do remember at one point, well, first of all, I don't like to say we because I don't like to act like I'm part of Team America. So why should we care as people who live in America about that bullshit? Now, I was going to say that if y'all do remember, if I do remember correctly, they were accusing, Trump and them was accusing Hunter Biden of having some dealings and getting some money from, I believe it was Ukraine. Let's do some fact checking on this. But I believe that they were talking about Hunter Biden having something to do with Ukraine a few years back, some shady dealings. And now here, it just so happens Ukraine is involved in this shit. And I'm just going to say there are no accidents out there. There are no coincidences when it comes to these type of things. So keep that in mind too. Now, something that I saw that was very interesting that I think we all can kind of learn from is that I saw a video where they had to just
the not to cut you off, but he was involved. Joe Biden was vice president of the United States. He engaged in corrupt activities allegedly relating to the employment of his son Hunter Biden. I remember this, by the Ukrainian gas company Burisma. Is that what you're referencing? He worked for a Ukrainian gas company. And apparently his father, Vice President Joe Biden at the time, got him the gig over there.
See? A Ukrainian gas company.
By the name of Burisma.
Uh-huh. And that nigga was snorting crack off the fucking prostitutes' asses and all kind of shit. So, but what I was gonna say is I saw a video where basically they were delivering arms to the general people because they needed now the people to fight. And since at some point these people had given up their arms years ago, you know what I mean? Because there was a time when the average Russian person had arms, but at some point they convinced the population to give up their arms. Now, when they need the arms, the people who don't have them, they got to give them out to, and now the people are not trained of how to use them, and you know what I mean? It takes more than a little 24-hour, class to get yourself up to speed when it comes to being able to defend yourself. This is why, America got a lot of shit about it, but the fact that the Second Amendment exists in this country is why they haven't ran over motherfuckers the way they do in other countries. And so y'all motherfuckers better, keep that in mind and don't fall for the bullshit every time there's some shooting. I go, we need more gun laws and all. No, that's not what it is. We need fucking more mental health. We need more love. We need more understanding. But if we don't need more laws, I'll tell you that. It's not about laws. So yeah. Fuck this bullshit.
Okay, I got
Ukraine and Russia, like.
Okay, couple of sidebar questions regarding to this Russia invading Ukraine situation.
Del Monte said, "Were you referring to Captain Smoker Biden?" Yes, sir.
That name is wild. Del Monte Green Beans, man. I love our regulars, man. Salute,
Mr. Pipe It Up.
Okay, touch on the aspect. You said, "Who cares, man? Why should we care?" It's white on white, white on white. Okay. And I know the audience is probably gonna go in on me, like, "Here we go, Artie Stacks."
Yeah, don't fuck up. Don't fall on the wrong side of history now.
Okay,
so some crazy shit sometimes.
So
go ahead.
So these were a couple of the sidebar questions I had. Okay. Why aren't, I feel like, now I haven't been keeping up in depth. I had to get up to speed tonight, just a synopsis of the general, occurrences that have been going on in the situation. My question, and I want to ask you this, why aren't the other countries stepping in and helping out with the manpower with Ukraine? And B, I saw a video. I was just shown a video before we went on, and it looked crazy, like a big bomb dropped on grocery stores, buildings, and I think 600 people got killed this morning. Innocent people, like civilians.
Okay.
So we're talking about humanity overall, aren't we, Lord Jamar? F the skin color. 600 innocent people's bombs dropped off their head while they're grocery shopping.
Listen, I don't want loss of life nowhere. I don't want people getting killed and all that type of shit. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying we got, we got our own fucking problems that we need to solve. And the fact that they're trying to, first of all, just because people are getting killed doesn't mean that this is not something that's manufactured.
Okay.
Like they will manufacture something and still kill people in the process. Really kill people, even though it's manufactured. So now they manufacture some shit, really kill people so that you'll pull your heartstrings in and want to, lend whatever of your energy to this humanitarian cause, even though there's so many other countries that go through worse than this and they don't give a fuck. They don't bring this shit up that goes on in South America and all kind of African countries where countries are invading other countries. This shit happens all the time. Why is it such a fucking big deal when Ukraine, with Russia and Ukraine? Because Russia's such a big superpower and all that type of shit. Like, and this is why are they not lending manpower, like you said? Because Russia's a big superpower and they know that those motherfuckers got some shit that they don't want to fuck with. So they're talking about, we'll do sanctions and, we're gonna, punish you and wave our finger at you and you try to cut you off from your money and do all that. They was trying to do everything but go up in there with soldiers because
Right.
they ain't fucking stupid. Shout out to Nile Valley's finest. He said, in the immortal words of Samuel L. Jackson's character in Die Hard 3, that is a white man with white problems. Those are white people with white problems. We original people got our own problems. Church.
Okay.
Church.
Okay.
Because again, you're like, those are people that, like, where is all this humanity when they're fucking killing us left and right? Where is all this, you know, this love for humanity and shouldn't we care? They don't, you know what I mean? They don't care when it's, and I'm not saying that everything should be about race, because it shouldn't be about race. Again, a lot of times the race shit is a distraction. They're the ones that's obsessed about it more than we are. You know what I mean?
Right.
They're the ones that's obsessed about race. But I'm just saying, this is some shit that, you know, yeah, they're discriminating against the Africans that are over in that country. First of all, I've been to the Ukraine. I don't know what the fuck, as a black person, you'd even want to live there for in the first place. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of Africans scattered throughout Europe, you know, that choose to live, you know, in these predominantly white fucking countries. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
how was Ukraine? Is it real rural or?
Nah, it's some city shit.
Okay.
Fucking Kiev it's like any other European city. It reminds you of Berlin or, you know, like one of those type of cities. Like it's a city, but it got some of the old architecture and, you know what I mean, some of the buildings, but then there's regular buildings and shit like that too. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it ain't. But then, yeah, there's, you know, of course it's gonna have its rural parts. It's a fucking whole country. You know what I mean? But when you go into like do hip hop shows and places like that, you're gonna end up going to the cities.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like now you might drive through the country to get from city to city, just like you do here in America. Okay. But basically you're gonna go to the city, like, you know what I mean? Right. And now if you've been to a European city, they're designed in a certain kind of way and they all feel similar. You know what I mean? The streets are a little tighter and, you know what I mean?
Right.
Because it's different fucking feeling and shit, you know?
Word.
But yeah, man, I've been there. Like, you know, my African brothers and sisters, man. Like, yeah, I guess maybe they're students. People said there's some of them are students. Okay, like, I'm just saying, I wouldn't even want to live in these. I would have been got out of there. And oh, hold up, I heard another good question. So, how many weeks have we heard that this nigga Putin might be pulling up to Ukraine? We've heard this. Shouldn't y'all motherfuckers have gotten out then? Like, why did niggas wait? And I'm talking about white niggas, black niggas, everybody, all the niggas of all Ukrainian niggas. Why did them niggas wait right till them niggas pull up to the gates? And now they're like, oh shit, let's get out of here. Like, niggas, you heard he was coming. They said they about to pull up. They said it seems like all their fucking forces are massing up and fucking heading in that fucking direction. Like, why y'all didn't take that to heed, y'all?
You know what this reminds me of, man? Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Do you remember Hurricane Katrina when they told everybody to evacuate?
Yeah.
Now you got people stuck on top of houses. Help me.
But see, a lot of times you don't believe until it's too late, until it's, you know what I mean?
Right.
Taj B, peace. Thank you, Taj B. Appreciate you. Straight to the Cash App. I appreciate you. Matter of fact, if you'd like to donate to the Cash App, there you go. There's now please make sure you spell it all the way out. YANADAMEEN. There we did have somebody try to scam our shit. Yeah, a lot of them got taken down, but just to be sure, don't let it like automatically put up some shit and you think, oh yeah, that looks like the Godcast, and you just send some shit. Cause man. That was a fucking nightmare. But thank you, Tosh B. I appreciate you, and I thank you and appreciate everybody that supports the channel. This allows us to keep speaking how we speak the truth, not be scared, not worry about fucking, who's fucking, gonna get mad that, we said some shit. And we still got to worry about the, these YouTube guidelines, but fuck, it's better than having somebody with money above your head, like some corporate entity fucking. Like, you know what, Artie Stacks, I don't like the way you're wearing your bandana. I think you should change it. You hear me? You hear me, Artie Stacks?
Yeah, all that censorship, they're taking it out of control, man. They'll be like,
I don't like that 7 hat you got on, Lord Jamar. What does that 7 mean anyway? God? What are you representing God for all the time? What's so big about God? You're like God. You're always talking about God. We love the devil. JD said Jamar does the best way. Why, thank you. Why, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
They've been on Lord Jamar ever since he tried to put the devil in his music video and made him take it out.
What do you think of your boy? Oh, we was gonna get to that. I guess we could segue into it. To Jamar, what do you think of your boy, of tour boy? I guess he meant to say your boy Godfrey and T.I. issue.
Let's get into it.
Shout out to Abdul Clutch. He said T.I. had a lot of bass talking to Godfrey. I don't know why. First of all, today's a Tuesday, so Godfrey shoots his podcast on Tuesdays. So that's the only reason that he's not here right now, because I'm sure he'd want to get into this. And
he's since had T.I. on his show.
Yes.
And not to mention, T.I. is a friend of the Godcast.
He's a friend of the Godcast. Shout out to T.I. Shout out to 5 Mics. We fucks with T.I. Okay. And I'm just gonna say, to be honest, as a rapper who low-key wouldn't mind trying his hand at stand-up, my hat's off to T.I.'s bravery to even do this, to be known not just as a rapper, but a high-level rapper, right?
Right.
A rapper that people take serious. Like T.I. ain't no necessarily known as no play nigga. Like, this the man that got caught with mad fucking guns and you know what I mean? Is known for like being nice with his hands and all this type of shit. So you don't necessarily for him to put himself out there in a vulnerable position like this, to me, is commendable, because that's the only way that you can reinvent yourself in this world. So I understand his point of view and I commend it. Now, I also understand Godfrey's point of view too, though. Godfrey feels like, listen, I'm an established comedian. There's certain protocol to this game of how shit goes. Hey, Leah Sawyer, I see you in the house. There's certain protocol to how this comedy game goes, and if I'm the headliner, then nobody's supposed to go after me. Like, I get all of that. I understand all of that. You know what I mean?
T.I.
Yeah,
explained. He explained in his IG live how he ended up on the stage.
right. He was somewhere, and they asked him to come. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, that's that's neither here nor there how he got on the stage. I could see. I know that Godfrey didn't mean anything malicious. Del Monte Green B said comedy is a part of hip hop at this point. You kind of have a point there, Del Monte. And I'm going to say, not that comedy is part of hip hop. Well, first of all, comedy, yes, has been a part of hip hop. Some of the greatest punchlines in hip hop make you laugh. You know what I mean? Like,
right,
are kind of comedic. But also, I would say that hip hop is a part of just all popular culture now. Like the hip hop, the comedians have hip hop edge to them. Basketball players, boxers, football players. Everybody has a fucking hip hop edge to them that didn't exist before. Like, you know what I mean?
Cat Williams.
Not just I'm saying like outside. Yeah, Cat Williams. Oh, there goes our queen, Asia. Peace, Asia. We ain't see you in a minute. How are you, queen? Looking beautiful in your thumbnail as usual. Peace to the queen. We appreciate Asia in the house. Always supports the Godcast.
Salute.
Love her. What was I gonna say?
You were saying how hip hop has permeated.
Has permeated, like, just the whole, like, because I remember when, okay, in boxing, Mike Tyson was the hip hop boxer at that time. Everybody, all the other black boxers, they probably heard hip hop, but they didn't have that hip hop swag. You know what I mean? They were kind of corny. When it came to basketball, Allen Iverson was the hip hop basketball player. You know what I mean? The way he wore his gear and fucking his jewelry and just the way his mannerisms, he was the hip hop basketball player. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Since then, now there's a whole bunch of fucking hip hop basketball players / hip hop boxers, and I'll name like Mayweather's a hip hop boxer. Fucking the light skinned boy, who's the new one?
Is it Gervonta Davis?
Gervonta Davis, he's a hip hop boxer. My man with the beard. Who's the other guy? You know what I'm talking about. AB,
Adrian Broner.
Yeah, Adrian Broner. He's a hip hop boxer. You see what I'm saying? Like those are all. That's shit that you're used to seeing that type of shit now. You even got hip hop baseball players. Like baseball used to be one of the corniest sports, like, as far as the type of nigga that would play it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, cause you kind of go by who you see in the clubs. Like, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, I feel like I would see basketball and football players in the clubs more than anybody. You know what I mean? Like back in the days. Like
what's the Bengals quarterback? What's that nigga's name?
I don't know. I don't follow football like that. I don't even know.
He was jacking some hip hop swag as well.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, like, that's kind of normal now.
It's normalized
in popular society, whereas we came up in a time. So you're gonna have hip hop infused in comedy, in shit, in cooking. You know what I mean? Like in everything. Like hip hop has permeated everything. It is pop culture now.
So where do we stand now with this Godfrey T.I. situation? They squash it. What's going on with it?
Yeah, well, first of all, how is Godfrey hit me up. It was like, yo, I was in Atlanta. I was doing my thing, and I'm doing my thing, and they're like, yo, Godfrey, T.I. wants to get on after you, get on after you. And I was even like, word, like, you know what I mean? Like, Because to get on after somebody like Godfrey, again,
Big
that
shoes
takes
to
a
fill.
lot of fucking balls, yo. Like, you gotta hats off T.I. just on his self-confidence. You know what I mean?
Right.
His self-confidence. But he probably wasn't even looking at it necessarily as headliner or all that. He just feeling like he was just getting his chance to do something that he wants to do now. You know what I mean? And what I will say is, what I can relate to is there are rules, right? But not all rules apply for everybody. I'm sorry. It's just true. Certain people have the ability to cut the line. Like, this is not, and you might say, oh, people got to pay their dues, da 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 da. Listen, some people have the ability to, you know what I mean, do things that other people can't do.
We got to get Godfrey, man.
And yeah.
I know Godfrey's all big about paying dues in the comedy game.
Right, because he takes it seriously. He's been doing it a long time. I understand. And when you feel like somebody's just been doing it for a little while, and they coming in and taking liberties almost, it feels like, and going into spaces that it took you a very long time to get to, you might feel a type of way, and I think he protects it in a way. He protects it. He protects the craft. I think he's a conservationist when it comes to comedy. And I think he feels like just any old person shouldn't get into it. I mean, I kind of feel that way about hip hop in a way, but at the same time, I don't feel that it's up to me to say who can or who cannot do it. For the longest time, people were trying to say that, oh, Lord Jamar was saying that white people can't do hip hop. No. That's not what I was saying. I never said that. Now, have I felt that way before? You know what I mean? Have I felt like they don't need to be doing it? Probably. Probably, especially in the beginning, I might have felt that way, but there's some artists that, have made me feel, some white artists that made me feel like, nah, y'all motherfuckers, y'all can do it because you taking it seriously. You know what I mean? And you really understand the shit.
Lord Jamar.
Yeah.
That's very profound what you said about how some people can cut the line, right? When you said that, you know what went off in my head? You know what light bulb went off in my head when you said that?
What's that?
And it made me want to ask you this question. Shaquille O'Neal. Do you think it was appropriate for him to skip the line? Remember that album? He came out with a whole rap album and single. Shaquille O'Neal. I think he was the first NBA rapper with a rap album. NBA basketball player with a rap album. Remember that?
Right. I mean, Kobe did an album too. He was working with track masters and all kind of shit like that.
Right. I think Shaq was the first. So what's your opinion on Shaq being an MC as a NBA All-Star?
I mean, back then we didn't love it. You know what I mean? We were like, okay, but we weren't like, yo, Shaq shouldn't be rapping. You know what I mean? And I don't think that Shaq would have necessarily wanted to or tried to get on after a headlining rap act, but he could have done that. You see what I'm saying? He was big enough to do that. And if he did that, whatever happens, happens.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
Like, whatever happens, happens. I'm not going to stop it, though. Like, it would be a little weird, but it's like, okay, fuck it. You want to go out after me? You know what I mean? Like, because that's not always a good thing. I remember, I'll tell this story all the time. Back in the days, we doing the show. We're at the Carrier Dome in Syracuse. Big fucking show, man. And I remember it was a whole bunch of people. Brand Nubian and Run DMC was the headliners, you know. But it was a bunch of people before us as well. This is a big ass show. We had a step show, all that type of shit.
Okay.
But we was hot. This is when we, first coming out. The album is hot. We're the hottest shit out at this moment. So Run DMC is the headliner, and then they so during the show they're like, you know what? Y'all can go ahead and close it out. Y'all can headline the show. And we like, what? So we feeling like an honor, like, yo, like Run DMC is gonna allow us, like we so hot right now that Run DMC is letting us close this shit out. And I was like, wow. Yo, them niggas got on stage.
Sure. Help yourself.
Yo, them niggas got on stage and fucking murdered it. I mean, their stage show was so polished, so precise. Their fucking records was so huge, and they had done this so many times before us that in the middle of, they wasn't even finished. In the middle of what they was doing, I was just like, oh, see, that's that bullshit. I see what y'all did here. I see what y'all did here. You fucking did this to humble niggas right now. And that did humble niggas in a way. Because when they gave it to us, we was kind of feeling ourselves. Or I know I was in my mind, like, shit, we are the shit. Run DMC. You know what I mean?
Right.
Now, we ripped the show, don't get me wrong. But the shit that they did was incredible. You know what I mean? I learned a lot of shit that night. And then fast forward, now that we the OGs and all of that type of shit, and you got some of these young motherfuckers coming in thinking, you say, oh yeah, you know what? You want to? Yeah, we'll let you headline. You know what I mean?
Took a page out of that playbook.
What? To the point where
help yourself.
To the point where we they thought we was looking out. We get on before these motherfuckers. We whip the shit so hard that people think that it's over and start leaving.
Oh, wow.
And then people's like, yo, no, stay, hang on. We still got one more act. People's looking like, man, how you gonna follow that? Like these niggas just killed it. Like
you gotta beat traffic.
Yo, like we literally did that to some people before. People started leaving because they didn't believe that anything could go after that.
Wow.
The way we murdered it. That's word is bomb. So I say all that to say, going on after a headliner, a heavy hitter, takes a lot of courage. And to not get booed, because T.I. made a good point. He said, fuck that. Like, until I get booed off of one of these stages, you know what I mean? Like, let the people decide. If the people have a good time and all of that, and at the end of the day, I guess that is what it's about, Again, I didn't expect him to do something like that. You know what I mean? Like when Godfrey first was telling me, I said he wanted to go on after you, and he was like, "Yeah, that's what I'm saying." Like, you know what I mean? And I'm just like, I was just thinking that's just kind of bold, But hey, if you want to do it, so be it. But I think it was Godfrey's comments when he said certain things about, he wasn't going to sit and watch it and all of that type of stuff. I think that's kind of the stuff that made, when it fell on T.I.'s ears, you know, it sounded like a little bit of hateration, holleration in the dancery, just a little bit. You know what I mean? And but they were able to talk it out. He brought T.I. on his podcast,
right?
Where things did get a little tense again, but you know, they worked it out and they talked it out like men. And yeah, I'm glad to see it, man. And I'm glad that my man Godfrey is
Making noise,
famous
man.
enough out here. Yeah, he making noise out here, shit. In these,
Godfrey's been a busy man, man. He's everywhere.
Internet streets.
In these streets.
Internet streets.
Once again, shout out T.I., shout out 5 Mics. They
Yes.
are friends to the Godcast.
We love T.I. We love Godfrey. We love 5 Mics. We all family. And nobody wins when the family feuds, right? That's what Jay-Z said.
Right. Speaking of Jay-Z, man, perfect segue, man. Let's talk about hip-hop, man. Hip-hop taking over. Recently, breaking news, man, about 5-6 hours ago. The tally of the highest paid hip-hop acts of 2021 is in. Care to hear them? The top 10?
Okay.
All right, man.
Not that I really care about shit like this, but okay. Let's hear it.
Yeah. But we are hip-hop, so
let's see how much these guys are worth.
Yeah.
And and why we're not putting our money together to form some sort of strong original people alliance. But anyway, go ahead.
All right, so somebody in the chat, tally these numbers up. Like Lord J said, let's see how much money. At number 1, Jay-Z, 470 million. Number
470 million dollars.
Yes, sir. He's number 1 at the top spot. Followed by Kanye West, 250 M's.
Wait. What is this supposed to be? What is this a list of?
Highest paid hip hop acts of 2021.
Okay, highest paid. All right.
Yeah. So Jay-Z at number 1, Kanye at number 2, Diddy is at number 3 with 75 million. Followed by number 4, Drake, 50 million. Followed by number 5, Wiz Khalifa, 45 million. Number 6, Travis Scott, 38 million. Number 7, DJ Khaled, 35 million. Number 8, Eminem, 28 million, pardon me. Number 9, J. Cole, 27 million. And for the 10th spot, number 10, it was a 3-way tie. You might be shocked at the 3-way tie. Number 10 at 25 million apiece. Birdman, Doja Cat.
Doja Cat. They're putting her as a rapper? Okay.
And Tech 9. All 3 tied at the number 10 spot at 25 million.
Interesting.
That's a lot of M's if you tally them up. Not sure how much, but that's a lot.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
so with all that money combined in the top 10 within the members of the hip hop community, let's say they did put their bread together. What would be the move, you think, Lord Jamar? Land?
Land is always good.
Okay.
Land is a great place to start. Something tangible. We talk about homelessness and shit like that.
Yep.
Land and place for people to live.
Okay.
It's all right.
And it probably wouldn't take that much.
No, it wouldn't.
It all. Right.
We could be creating at least our own town. You know what I mean? Get some land, start our own fucking
own label.
Black Wall Street.
Own
Yeah.
corporation.
I mean, the label though is like, that's just like, that's what I'm saying. It's more corporate shit. That's not necessarily helping us as black people as a whole. Label
Right.
is one of the things we can do on the land. You see what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like,
Word.
but the land is more valuable, would be more valuable than a fucking label to me.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, let's move on, man. I want your opinion on this. Lord Jamar. What you think, Lord?
On.
Is this kind of spicy? Is it hate? What is going on? Rapper the Game
Okay.
felt away. Number one, he felt away about not being on the roster at the Super Bowl
I keep
halftime.
seeing something in the comments asking me about John Cena album. Do you really think I would listen to who's John Cena, the wrestler?
John Cena, he sounded like the wrestler dude.
He's a rap album. I didn't listen to it. I don't listen to a lot of rappers' albums, so I'm not gonna listen to John Cena's album. Go ahead.
Okay, so the Rapper the Game felt away about not being on the roster at the Super Bowl halftime show with Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre. In a recent unreleased interview, I guess that's coming out on Nori's podcast, there was a little clip where he said Kanye did more for him in 2 weeks than Dr. Dre did for his entire career. What you think, Lord, man? What you think, Lord? Is that hate? What's going on?
Well, what did he mean by that?
I think
I don't know the context. It's hard.
The interview's not even out yet. There was a little clip.
That's what I'm saying.
Right. There was a little clip out, but I hope he's not speaking about the features and the production that he's had with Kanye on his singles. He had a couple of hit songs featuring Kanye, and it kind of sounds like he's making reference because he said Kanye did more for him in 2 weeks than Dr. Dre did for his entire career. And it was just a little clip that Drink Champs put on their Instagram page, and it's causing outrage right now. Just based off that little clip. Once again, that episode has not been released yet, but it's causing outrage. Just that little clip of him saying that.
Well, that's probably why he said, first of all, Game is not stupid. Game is a smart motherfucker. Mm-hmm. And he probably knew to say some shit like that. Okay. You know what I mean? And he's probably tight, like he's the type to not hold his tongue. You know what I mean? If he feel the type of way. Once he saw 50, he was out there. Well, if 50's out there, how come I can't be out there? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's probably what he's thinking. Mm-hmm. Like, I thought it was just these dudes. Then you had 50 out there too. Well, I was a big ass artist of, you know what I mean? It's almost like they skipped past him, to be honest, and went to Kendrick Lamar.
I'm not gonna lie. I almost forgot that he was with Dre, signed to Aftermath. I'm not even gonna front.
You see, and that's kind of what he's trying to say in a way. You got to be honest. Game did do a lot. It almost seemed like he was on his own in a way, but he was fucking with Dre. You know what I mean? But it didn't feel like Dre was like, you know what I mean? Had him fully like under the wing. It's like you down, nigga, but you got to make shit happen on your own. Like, and I think that's the difference of maybe that's what he's talking about with Kanye, where Kanye's trying to throw him alley-oops and he's, making direct records with him and, you know what I mean? Trying to do a bunch of shit, maybe plug them into some, who knows? Like, you know what I mean? Like, but I would definitely be interested in, checking out that interview and seeing what he's talking about, finding out the real context.
I feel like Game's association with 50 and G Unit overshadows his association with Dr. Dre. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. When I hear Game, I think of him being with G Unit, not Dr. Dre.
Hang on. Brown Mamba said, "Hey, Lord Jamar, what are your thoughts on white artists like Bobby Caldwell, Tina Marie, and John B in R&B? Do you feel the same way about these artists like you do about Eminem and hip hop?" First of all, what do you think I feel about?
Wait. Isn't John B Puerto Rican?
Nah, he's white.
Okay.
First of all, nobody was ever calling them the kings of R&B. So there's no way to feel about that. You see what I'm saying? I actually love Tina Marie. Tina Marie was the shit. John B could sing his ass off. Bobby Caldwell, I'm not even sure who that is off top. But again, you're confused, sir, if you think I just have a problem with white artists doing black music. That's not it. It's just when they try to
claim the throne.
Not that they try to claim, when the media and all these other motherfuckers try to give them the throne and
crown them.
Yeah, and just because they're white, they exalt what they're doing much higher than they would if this person was black. You know what I mean? Like they could be doing the same exact thing, same exact skill level, but if it's white, it just seems iller. Like, you know what I mean? Because he's not supposed to be doing it and you know. Whatever. So it's all of that I have a problem with, not the fact of white people doing it. Could this please be the last time I say this?
You know it's not. All right, I'm going to get a couple of these knocked out because I don't want to end. We got a few more to go. I don't want to end on a somber note. Jeremiah Taylor, he was an Army vet that got killed recently, and he took care of young Dolph's memorial site. You know, like sweeped it up, cleaned it, make sure it was maintained. Well, he was recently shot and killed, and they're now investigating if it's tied in, maybe a hate crime because he's looking after young Dolph's memorial site. So prayers out to Jeremiah Taylor's family. He was an Army vet.
Yeah, man.
Still wild in the Memphis streets.
This was a brother?
Yeah, Jeremiah Taylor.
Well, that could be a white boy. Jeremiah could be a white boy.
Yeah.
All
he did was take care. Once again, he took care of young Dolph's memorial site. Now he's shot.
So why did he get shot? What happened?
No further. There wasn't that much further information. They're gonna see if it's connected to young Dolph. You know,
because it might not have been.
Right.
Because let's now segue into Alpo.
Wow. Alpo was killed over a road rage incident.
This is what they're saying. So everybody's thinking that Alpo may have got killed for, some sort of treachery that he did back in the days. Maybe one of the people that he killed from back then, or maybe he came out now. My assumption was maybe he was out here pressing people now, trying to get on his gangster shit again, and somebody wasn't having it. Even though, maybe that's kind of true, but in a vehicular sense. So apparently Alpo was out here getting his gangster on as far as driving, and he's driving wild. So apparently he hit this guy, Bunky, on a bike. I guess Bunky was on a motorcycle or something like that. And maybe Alpo hit him with the truck, and probably was like, fuck you, probably talk shit. Or who knows? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, beat it.
So apparently Homeboy is just out one night and happens to see fucking Alpo's truck. He goes to a party.
Wait. Wasn't it Misa, Diddy's baby mama's truck?
That's what they say. Yeah, he was fucking with Misa, and it was her fucking truck. But anyway, that's the truck that he was known to be moving around in. So they, I guess when he seen that, he knew that was the truck that hit him or whatever. You know what I mean? So then boom, he goes to a party. Then around, 2:40 something at night, he's in a deli bodega or something, and he sees the truck go by. Just on some by chance shit. And him and his boys is like, yo, there go homeboy right there. Must have had that thing on him. Fucking investigated where the truck went, seen where it was at, ran up on him, and the rest is history. But isn't that crazy how just,
road rage.
Chance encounters though. Like
road rage incident.
Never in a million years did Alpo think that the person that he tapped on a bike, maybe he tapped this dude on the bike and just said something disrespectful and just thought nothing of it. You know what I mean? Whoever thought that you could lose your life over some shit like that? There go that nigga right there.
And they knew that was Alpo or no?
That I'm not sure. It might have been like, yo, there go that nigga that was, you know what I mean? Unless when it happened, he, fuck you, nigga. You know who I am? I'm Alpo, nigga. Like, unless he's one of those type of dudes, I don't know. You know what I mean? Or unless they recognized him on sight, because if you was of a certain, age, or if you just keep abreast of certain shit, you might have seen him in the internet. Like, oh shit, that's that nigga that just got, you know what I mean?
Right.
Paid in full, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? Like, chances are I would say he probably knew. You know what I mean? Because even if he pointed it out, yo, there go that nigga truck right there. Somebody that he with might be like, yo, that's that nigga Alpo right there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, word. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't stop him.
Right.
I didn't stop him. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he was heated, Didn't give a fuck.
Lord Jamar, you do some hilarious impersonations. I would tell all the United Meaners, go check out the previous Godcast Alpo episode clip where Lord Jamar was mimicking Alpo when he got out of jail. He goes, "Hey guys, you want to see? You want this spot? This is where I dumped the body." I'm like, Lord Jamar had me bugging. No, but instead Alpo should have been, no, look guys, I'm a changed man. I'm humble. You shouldn't go that route. Lord Jamar did a whole Alpo impersonation.
I forgot about
how did Alpo do it? And guys, let's go over here now. This is where I laid the body.
Yeah, well, that's the type of shit he was doing. He was taking motherfuckers on tours and shit. Crazy.
Then Lord Jamar's talking about he looked like he was going to do a rap video on the red carpet with the Christian Dior helmet.
Facts.
Christian Dior vest. Lord Jamar, man, that episode, man, you had me rolling. Okay, so we covered the so-called beef, for a lack of better word, T.I. Godfrey beef, for a lack of better word. Rapper the Game. Alpo. Now let's talk about your boy, Lord Jamar, Lakeith Stanfield.
Oh gosh,
what's going on with him?
Yo. Boom, boom, boom. Another one bites the dust. Boom, boom, boom. Another one bites the dust. And another one's gone. And another one's gone. Another one bites the dust. They're gonna get you too. Another one bites the dust. Oh my goodness.
Woo! What you think, Lord?
I don't know what in the.
You know.
I don't know what in the lady legs is going on out this bitch.
Now pre-show, you did the before and after. You said you're gonna screen share before and after.
I mean, I was just gonna go straight to the after. I was just showing you what he looked like. Y'all know Lakeith Stanfield, my man from he was in what's that show? Get Out, the movie Get Out. He played the old man. He was in the movie The Photograph with Issa Rae. He was the love interest. But I think he might have said some things not too long ago that might have got him in trouble. So now when you do shit like that, to get back in, they try to make you do certain shit. Now, this brother was even in support of us when we was doing, the shit against VLAD. You know what I mean? Like, he'd had a problem with the nigga too. And so I actually thought, he might be, a cool dude. And we even discussed maybe having him come on the show. But then it's like, when I see pictures like this, what I'm about to share with you, it's like, I don't know where your mind could be at, bro. Like, I don't understand, man. Fuck going on, bro. Fuck going on, bro.
Wowzers, man. Wow. What is going on, man? What is he looking at, man? What is he looking at? Are those knee-high panty socks? Is that a do-rag?
Yeah, bro.
Is that taco meat coming out of the wife beater?
You see Godfrey's in the shit like pause. And like this is
I see it.
This is Lakeith Stanfield's page. He put this up and then put a little rose next to it.
Oh, what did Godfrey say? He said, pause. He's
an artist. I don't know what that's supposed to fucking mean. Like, listen, man.
Wait, what is?
I don't understand. Like, don't tell me this is for a role. Don't tell me. I
think Godfrey's trying to say he's an artist. What's going on here, man?
Well, he said pause first. You know what I mean? Like, yo, bro.
What is he looking at?
I'm saying, I don't know what he, bro. I'm just as flabbergasted as everybody else. He said, what is he looking at? I don't know. Okay, let's see. He has on some sort of, it's not a it's like a scarf, like a do-rag-ish scarf that hangs down on the side, like some shit a woman would wear. He's got on like a choker, it appears, on his neck. Yes, taco meat, some sort of blazer with some knee-high
panty socks, I call them.
Looks like panty socks.
Is he wearing a skirt or
I wonder
shorts?
if he's gonna say those. That's what I'm saying.
Wait.
I don't know.
Is that a skirt or shorts?
It might be shorts. Maybe those are those men's socks. I don't know. They look like pantyhose in a way. Like, Brody,
are those wingtips?
I'm trying to zoom in. I'm like, are those high heels or are those men's shoes? I'm very confused, bro. For sure, he looked like he got some shit around his eyes. This shit, man.
Is he throwing up a gang sign?
Nah, I don't think so.
What
And
is
it's
going
just
on,
the
man?
crossing of the Brody. All right. I'm just saying, why they keep making us do this type of shit, man?
Man,
What in the fuck, man?
man. You know
Like,
what?
if those are man's socks, let's just say, hang on. Oh God.
Men's socks don't look like that, bro.
For some of these new age fancy men,
looks
like
like
those
lingerie-ish.
Versace, they do look like lingerie. That's what I see as first as I see it. But I'm now when I look at it, I'm trying to look closer and see if he tries to argue later and be like, see if y'all look closely. That wasn't pantyhose. Those are men's socks. What are you talking about? I wasn't wearing a dress. Those were shorts. Like, well, nigga, the way you had your legs crossed. Hang on, we gotta come back to this shit, man. Cause man, this shit ain't, nigga. You know what you doing is what I'm saying. Like, you knew this was
Shorty said they're knee highs for sure.
Those are knee high for sure, right? Knee highs that girls wear, right?
Yes.
Yes. So Candace has verified that this is knee highs that a woman would wear. Now, I can't see if that footwear has a heel on it. I don't know. Like you said, it's very ambiguous. And see, that's another thing that they're trying to push on us. Is being ambiguous.
Mm-hmm.
You see how we don't know if that's a skirt or if that's some shorts. That's what being ambiguous is. If you don't know if it's a boy or a girl. Androgyny, ambiguous. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like you're not sure. It's somewhere in between the two, and
it's transition. Transition.
Yo, I don't know, man.
It's very in between.
I just had to. Okay, enough.
I'm not gonna front, man. I've never heard of this dude, man, until you told me today, Lord Jamar.
Nah, B, he's a big actor, man, and he's a good actor. You know what I mean? Like he does his thing, man. Like I don't understand. Icy Saracen, what up? He said, "Damn, I just pop online. What the hell is that?" I'll tell you what it is, Icy Saracen. It's a damn shame, is what it is. It's a damn shame. You know, we be going too far with some of this shit, man. Going too far. But you're trying to be expressive. Why is your screen black, Artie? All right, I'm gonna remove you till you come back. Yeah, motherfuckers be going too far with this shit. It's like motherfuckers want to stand out so bad. And at the end of the day, they think they standing out. They're gonna fuck around and they all gonna look the same. They're all gonna look the fucking same. Somebody said robots in disguise. You goddamn right. That's that Hollywood Luciferian shiznick. Contract rituals. Speak on it. Speak on it. Yeah, man. I don't know what's going on out here. Artie Stacks. We lost Artie Stacks. Is that what happened? Shout out to all my people in the house. Make sure you click that that like button. We got quite a few of y'all in the house right now. Shit, what y'all want to talk about? You got any questions for me? Don't ask me about shit we already talked about. If you just got here, we already talked about Ukraine and all that shit. Oh, they're getting ready to end the mandates in a lot of places. Let's clap it up for that. Fuck all these goddamn masks for the children at school and having to show passports and all that. Yeah. Fuck all that. Hang on. Icy Saracen said, Lord, you talk about black people trying to escape a war between white people yet? Polish refusing to take African refugees. Yes, we did. Here goes Artie Stacks. Yeah, we talked about that at the top of the show, Icy Saracen. You know, about how racism is worldwide and it's not just an American thing. You know, and how they be shitting on the Africans all over the world. I didn't know that the Polish were refusing to take African refugees. That's interesting.
Wow.
I've been to Poland too. Interesting.
So I got a couple more topics. Shout out Icy Saracen. Word. Did you see the meme that senior exec from Estee Lauder, John Dempsey, got fired for? He was making $10 million a year and he got fired, lost his job just like that for posting a racist Sesame Street / Chingy meme. Did you hear about that, Lord Jamar?
No. Do you have the meme in question?
Yeah.
Can you share it?
You know a screen share? No can do. No can do. Type in Chingy meme. It'll come up right up. Sesame Street Chingy meme. So this is a white guy. Estee Lauder senior executive John Dempsey got fired for posting racist Sesame Street Chingy meme. He was making $10 million a year. Basically, it was a meme of Big Bird saying, "My nigga Snuffy got the Rona at a Chingy con." And it's got Snuffy in the bed with the Rona, and Big Bird is wearing the Corona mask. And the meme had that quote of what Big Bird was saying. And obviously, senior executive John Dempsey over at Estee Lauder making $10 million is a Caucasian man. Now he issued an apology, and get this, Lord Jamar. He posted it on his social media and said, "My bad, I didn't read the meme before posting it." And if you pull the meme up, clearly there's no way you can't read that meme before posting it. What you think, Lord?
Okay, so hang on. Let's see. Let me share this screen. There's a hodgepodge of it. But it says, "My nigga Snuffy done got the Rona at a Chingy concert." And this is the dude that said it. And what did
Chingy started trending because of this. Shout out, that's the homie out in St. Louis. He started trending over this meme. Now, senior executive John Dempsey,
this motherfucker's the one that posted this.
He posted it.
This fat nose, Big Bird nose looking motherfucker. He looked like a Muppet himself.
ABC community
vibes. His nose is about as long as this nigga nose. But anyway,
ABC community vibes is what I'm getting. What do you think about this? What do you think about this meme here? And him being a white man posting this, and what if he was a black exec? Would it fly? That there's so many layers to this. He posted it and he said, this is the irony of it. He said he didn't read the meme before posting it.
Right. So you just post shit that you don't read. Fuck out of here.
How can you
thought
not
it was
read
funny,
that?
and now it backfired on you. See, but here's the thing. This is what goes back to what I said earlier, though, about how hip hop has permeated all forms of society to where this white fucking corny ass long nosed fucker fucking
he looks like a Muppet.
Right. That's what I'm saying. This nigga thought that he was cool enough to read some shit that was like written in hip hop slang. My nigga Snuffy done got the Rona at a Chingy concert. Like he thought that was funny. You know what I mean? Like, because hip hop, it appealed to his hip hop sensibilities. You know, he might have not even necessarily thought it was racist. He thought he was down with what he thought was coolness of the fucking meme. Cause he might like hip hop. And a lot of his music fucking says shit like that all the time. My nigga this, my nigga that. Mm-hmm. My nigga Snuffy got the Rona at a Chingy concert.
Mm-hmm. He was making 10 million
like
a year.
Rap line right there. My nigga Snuffy got the Rona at a Chingy concert.
You said what, Lord J?
I said that sound like a rap line. My nigga Snuffy got the Rona at a Chingy concert.
It does.
It sent them home.
Mm-hmm.
For that thing, you got it.
Should have he got fired? So he got
fired over it. I don't know, man. Like
10 million flushed down to 10 million a year flushed down the toilet.
I don't know if I necessarily like all of this. You know, people say one thing or do one stupid shit, and you know, we cancel them. Like, you know, all this cancel culture shit. Like, because it's a double-edged sword. Yeah, it works good on some shit when you want to use it against somebody, but when they're using it against you, it's a whole different situation.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what you don't realize. A lot of shit when you vote for certain laws, yeah, you know, let's take those guns out of people's hands, or let's do this, let's vote to make sure that these people take, you know, and now on the flip side, you got to do it too. You know what I mean? Like, that's how they fucking trick you into some shit. So again, we got a lot of other shit to even worry about in the world. Like, I don't give a fuck about this guy. I never heard of this guy up until this time. S. Lauder. That's a woman's perfume shit, right? Like, the fuck do I care? Like, they make jokes like this all the time amongst themselves. They probably send memes like this amongst themselves. He just fucked up and posted it. Well, now what? We fire him, and what? So now they know they can never do that again. Is that it? Is that, you know? I mean, I don't know. Is that what we're going for?
You know, well, hey, man, hey. He should have used better judgment, and I don't necessarily buy he didn't read the meme before posting it. So, hey, that's on him. But that's the perfect segue to my last and final question on the What You Think, Lord? You're not a meme Godcast.
Hang on, Showtime. Hang on, we got a shout out Showtime. He said,
word.
Showtime said there's also reports of them holding people back and allowing the white folk onto the train. They have also banned a Russian news network on YouTube earlier today. Oh, yeah, we know all of that. We've seen the little videos and shit like that. Again, I feel this is all in an effort to make us as original people care about this whole shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's unfortunate, but they're also, stopping black people here from gaining land, fucking, doing a whole bunch of shit. Like, they're trying to stifle us everywhere. So just pointing out what they're doing now in the midst of a war, I mean,
right.
I don't even know.
Shout out to Showtime. Thank you for the love.
And Andre Mitchell said they have redefined what it means to be a man or woman. So it's no surprise they are redefining what it means to be racist. Interesting. Yeah, they are trying to redefine everything. It's crazy. Peace, Latoya. It's okay. You late. We see you. We are about to be out soon, though. Okay, go ahead. What was you gonna say?
Yeah, okay.
Well, matter of fact, wait, hang on. Somebody just said something about Kanye. Said Kanye is drugged up, mentally unstable, deranged fool. Just because someone has cash, talent, and fame doesn't make them worth speaking on. Press give Kanye attention to make people look bad. I don't know. I've been watching the Kanye Genius documentary. You've been watching it? She's dope. I like it.
I think there's one more episode, right? It's a trilogy.
One more episode. Yep.
Yep.
And I look forward to seeing that last episode.
Word. So I was gonna transition from that Sesame Street Chingy Rona meme to hey, news you probably want to hear. Mandates are ending in a lot of places, Lord Jamar.
Oh yeah, I was saying that while you were going. Yeah. Okay, yeah, we're happy about that, man. I gotta crack it up again. Take your fucking mask off, because they've conditioned you now to wear this motherfucker. So now you have to condition yourself to not wear it. Because a lot of y'all are gonna keep on wearing it, even though the mandates have stopped.
Did Future know the future?
Huh?
Did Future know the future? Remember the rapper Future?
Yeah, mask off.
Mask off. Mask off.
Somebody could have told them to make that. Who knows? I'm telling you, make a song called Mask Off. You'll thank me later. Yeah. Stop it with these fucking masks and all this bullshit, man. Please. Walking, I don't know who's who, motherfucker. They was saying what's up, and looking at you like you're supposed to know who the fuck that I don't know who you are. You have a fucking mask on.
Hey, are they rocking the Pooh Shiesty masks out there in New York like they are here in St. Louis?
Nah, what the fuck? Maybe they are.
It's a ski mask. You cover your whole head, and it only shows like this.
Maybe some people's wearing that. I don't know.
Yep.
I mean,
this is the environment they're creating now. It's normal. It's normal out here now.
Yeah. Well, I ain't doing it, man. I'm not. You know what I mean?
Right.
You ain't seen no. You go on my IG, ain't no pictures of me with that fucking mask on. Not one.
Ditto.
You're not gonna find no flicks of me with no fucking mask. I don't represent that bullshit.
You're not gonna rock the matching Louis mask?
None of that shit. They was like, yo, somebody asked me, you want to sell some brand Nubian mat? Nope.
Why?
Nope. Right at the beginning of this shit. Nope. I ain't promoting that shit. Give a fuck if I can make money off of that. I don't, you know what I mean?
Brand new.
For me, that's being a sellout. Like when you make money off of shit that you don't agree with. You know what I mean? I ain't make money off no fucking mask just because it's easy. It would have been easy to do. Nah. I'm not with that type of shit. Fuck out of here. I guess we getting ready to get out of here.
Got any upcoming events? I know you
actually, yeah. Me and Grand Poobah, we're gonna be in North Carolina this Saturday at the Cat's Cradle, KRS-One, and yeah.
When's the Apollo show?
Huh?
When is the Apollo show? Will you and
April 16th.
April 16th.
Lyricist Lounge reunion. Yeah, April 16th will be at the Apollo, but this Saturday we'll be at the Cat's Cradle in Raleigh, North Carolina. Raleigh, North Carolina. See, if you're in Raleigh, come check us out at the Cats in the Cradle and the Silver Spoon. Little boy blue and nobody never went to the moon.
Hey,
lying motherfuckers.
Lord Jamar.
What up?
We'll talk. We'll talk. I might catch a flight for that.
You said what?
I said we'll talk. I might catch a flight for that.
What, this Saturday?
No, Apollo.
Oh, Apollo. Okay.
Yes.
That's what's up.
I might catch a flight for that.
That's what's up.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Monique. Love you too, sister. Yes, the home of Ninth Wonder. I'm sure he'll probably be in the house. KRS-One, Brand Nubian. Yeah. Sounds like a plan.
You said, huh? Shorty, my associate producer said there was a new black woman that got that was a nominee for what, Supreme Court?
Right, she's a nominee for Supreme Court. Again, a black woman, the first black woman to be nominated for Supreme Court. But who's she married to?
Oh.
White man. She's married to a white man, and we have to look at that. Is all I'm saying.
Okay, okay.
Why is every sister that's allowed to be in these so-called high offices have to be married to a white man? Can any of them be married to a black man? I'm just saying. Because your girl Kamala Harris is married to a white man. Now you got this one. It's almost like
Candace Owens.
We're not going to let you in unless. That's like a message to the upper class sisters. If you really want to go far, get you a white man. Okay, these are all symbolic little fucking signals that they throw out there. And again, so now you got to understand her psyche, and
she's a Supreme Court nominee, right?
Nominee doesn't mean that she's gonna get it, but you know, a lot of times when they nominate, it's almost a done deal. So just saying, don't get all happy, y'all. Just because she's black. Let's see what she's about. Where's her mind at?
You know what?
Viewpoint.
Would you say that Kamala Harris is the first black vice president? Would you classify her as the first black woman vice president? Knocking out two categories, killing two categories with one stone. Woman and black.
She's not black, first of
Okay.
all. Like, none of us are black. That's why I don't even like to say black. We are.
Well, you know what I mean. You know what I mean, because I think the sisters came out in droves, and that's what pushed Biden over the edge.
Yeah, but she don't represent for the sisters. She acted like it. She walked, she tried to talk that talk. She don't really represent.
But what I'm saying is the sisters didn't know that at the time while they were voting for her. You know what I'm saying? They didn't find that out until after she got into office.
Listen, I don't know if they cared. A lot of them only cared that she was AKA and all this stupid shit. I
feel like she's nowhere to be found. Have we heard anything from her?
Of course not. Her? No. Telling you, they're keeping her quiet. They waiting for that nigga to fucking die so that they can install her, and then then you're gonna hear her start talking a whole bunch of dumb shit. Whole bunch of mandates of this and that. She's the one that's gonna try to implement a lot of bullshit. And act like she's no nonsense and all this bullshit. And I don't care if y'all like it or not. This is what we need to do. Like, I'm telling you, watch.
Okay.
I'm not.
Remember, y'all heard it here first.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to the day, but I'm telling you, that's what I see them doing.
Okay. Word. Well, Lord Jamar, man, I think this wraps up another segment of What You Think, Lord, on the United Mean Godcast Network, my brother.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Got through it unscathed.
Yes, sir.
You got through it unscathed. Very good. I like it. I like it. I like it. All right, y'all. Listen, I appreciate everybody for coming through. Thank you, everyone who donated. Let me get my where's my Patreon page? Yeah, because I'm gonna get that ready right now. I'm getting ready to post this on Patreon.
Word.
Not now.
You
but
know what I like though? I kind of like it when you leave it posted for a few hours because that gets the views up a little bit more instead of taking it immediate to private.
yeah.
What you think, Lord?
You can go either way.
Mm-hmm.
But listen, I appreciate y'all coming through on a Taco Tuesdays, on a What You Think, Lord Tuesdays.
Terrific
I'll
Tuesdays.
do tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe we'll come back Thursday. I'm not sure with Godfrey. Digga actually she's working on a film. She's got the like a lead role in a film.
Under the Brooklyn Bridge, right?
Right. And she's going to be studying. She's doing a lot of studying. So she's getting ready to lock in. We're not going to see her for next few weeks. You know,
how long?
Maybe the next 2-3 weeks.
Man, that's going to be a quick filming.
Yeah, well, yes and no. Depends on, yeah, she's doing it every day, then shit. But listen, we love Digga. We're going to give her, our love and support, break a leg. And yeah, we'll see you when you get back, Digga. But until then, we appreciate everybody for coming through. Once again, go to the Cash App, go to the Patreon, go to hoodg.com, get you some of that bomb. Once again, for the Not a Mean Godcast, What You Think, Lord? I am Lord Jamar.
And it's your boy Artie Stacks.
And we say peace.